Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 265. Today we got a 4-box triple up of 2020-2021 Series 2 Hobby. Hunting for the Kaprizovs, the Stutzlas, the Millers, whoever else you may desire. Without further ado, let's get into the break. Should be a fun one. Here we go. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Again, there are 31 teams in the NHL, so it's a triple up, but whoever gets Boston will get LA paired up. They're kind of Group C pairing. Both of them kind of aren't great in this product. They're literally the 2 worst teams by a long shot, so kind of balances out that they're paired together. In case you're wondering the methodology behind that. So here we go. There we go. Again, I just preemptively loaded all the tier teams in there, all the tier list. But again, Group A is Buffalo, Chicago, Minnesota, Montreal, New Jersey, the New Yorks, Ottawa, San Jose, and Vancouver. B is Carolina, Colorado, Columbus, Dallas, Edmonton, Florida, Tampa Bay, Toronto, Vegas, and Washington. And C is Anaheim, Arizona, the Boston, LA duo, Calgary, Detroit, Nashville, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, St. Louis, and Winnipeg. So they're already in on random.org just to kind of speed up the random a little bit. So here we go. 3 times on the names. Good luck. Once, twice, and thrice. Graham on top, Bill on the bottom. Here we go. And I already got them copied over. That's just a weird habit. So here you go. Again, here's Group A. Once, twice, and 3rd time. Buffalo on top, New Jersey on the bottom. That's a habit, eh? Here's Group B again. Carolina through to Washington. Once, twice, 3rd time. Vegas and Columbus are your bookends. And that's a habit and a half. Anaheim through Winnipeg. Here we go. Good luck. 3 times. Once, twice, and 3rd time. I should do this like with the lower tiers first and end on the higher tiers. A little bit more suspense, but here we go. Graham, you've got the Sabres and Vegas and the Red Wings. You got the Jack Eichel and Thomas Tatars trades, essentially. Peter, you've got the Habs, the Leafs, and the Coyotes. Kevin, you've got the Islanders, Oilers, and Ducks. Brent, you've got the Senators, Capitals, and Flyers. Dan, you've got Chicago, Tampa Bay, and Pittsburgh. Pierre Benoit, you've got the Wild, Avs, and Blues. Kevin, you've got the Canucks, Stars, and Flames. Emil, you've got the Rangers, Hurricanes, and Jets. Kevin, you've got the Sharks, Panthers, and Bruins, and Kings combo. Bill with the Devils, the Blue Jackets, and the Predators. So there are your teams. And you can trade teams however you want. I'll give it a couple minutes for trades here. I just got to get it copied over into the team viewer, which takes a little bit longer just because I just have to copy and paste them back in. But okay, this should work properly. All right. PNG, final, save. There we go. All right, couple minutes for trades. While we're looking at trades, let's look at what the Roberts Ultimate Rookie Signatures. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Couple more minutes here. don't think there's anything popping up there. All right. We'll give it another 2 seconds, but again, I don't think anyone's going to make a trade at this point, so let's get started. Box 1. Here we go. Let's get started. I think one day we might do a team draft. One day we might do a team draft. That'll be fun. So, and if you're not here, it'll go to. I'll have like a predetermined draft order. But here we go. Box 1. I mean, hey, our biggest weak point of Series 2 hobby has literally been our clear-cut Young Guns. So if we can get a good clear-cut Young Gun in this break, I'll be happy. But it's 4 boxes. We're not guaranteed one, so tempered expectations. I know some people asked about what the breaks look like for next week. Just through messages and stuff. Probably a similar break to this, but for Series 1 of this year. I think this will be a fun little triple. I like the triple up breaks. It's kind of like, you know, again, it gives you a little bit more insurance. If people would like to see like a full triple up, like a full triple up case, obviously it'd be expensive, but like, or even a double up for a case, let me know, because again, I know some people pick up 2 spots anyways. We can try that, you know, give you a little bit more insurance of getting a good team. But yeah, gonna try and keep mixing it up a little bit. So we got a lot of got some more Series 2, some more Series 1, and some extended to go through for breaks, and then mix in, you know, whatever hobby kind of comes out. So Troy Terry for the Ducks on the clear cut. Right out of the gate. Mikkola for the Blues. So yeah, just let me know. Feedback is always appreciated. So Bennington for the Blues. More boxes. Sorokin for the Islanders on the Young Guns. That's a good one. We'll sig that one up after we get through the stack. Belzio for the Habs, and Hakanpää on the French Young Guns for the Ducks. Brendan Smith's base card can sometimes be upside down for whatever reason. Kravtsov for the Rangers. Trungly, when we get the cup, if we get stuff for breaks, we will do it. We've done it before. It's just don't get a ton of it, and I mean, the last time the cup came out was a while ago, so I would guess it's probably like with SP Authentic being in the summer, I would guess it's probably gonna be around then. But Chatfield for the Canucks on the Young Guns. Soderstrom for the Yotes. McMichael for the Capitals, but yeah. Rene for the Predators. Francis for the Avs. Skinner for the Oilers. In a case, double up or triple up. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, we can experiment with stuff like that. I do want to mix it up. A little bit, and like have, you know, some like lower entry point breaks. You know, I think next week we're gonna do there's some retail boxes of like Series 2 and extended that we can throw on breaks, and keep like a cheap ultimate break, so it's like, you know, so it's a little bit of like, hey, like not everyone's gonna hit in this break, but like it's gonna be one of the best like Pokemon break. Honestly, could look into that. It'd have to be like by card, I think. Could look into that. But, or like random pack style, but even then it's kind of like, I don't know. I know some people have asked about multi-sport as well. I'd like to do that. I just don't have a ton of football right now, and basketball isn't like, I don't know. We'll try some different stuff. Because I think Stature's technically slated to come out in 2 weeks, but I didn't see a checklist for it, so it might have got bumped back, but who knows. Alright, here we go. Hack and Paw for the Ducks. Hey, Anaheim. Hidden early. Hedman on the award winners. I didn't realize he has like 82 points and 20 goals this year. Bowers for the Avs. He's been insane and just like quietly really good. Riley for the Senators. OEL for the Yotes. McKinnon for the Avs. Wolf for the Leafs. Hellbuck for the Jets. I don't even know if we get Starworks Masterwork at all, to be honest. So it just depends on what we get in. But like stuff like that, I mean, you can ask. Pedersen on the street image variation for the Canucks. Nice little short print hit. Worth highlighting that. But like if we can get stuff like that in and there's enough interest, then sure. Bear Bano for the Leafs. Again, one of the biggest problems is just getting it in. Mitchell for Chicago, because again, DeRosier for the Panthers. It's not always the easiest. Ingram for the Predators, so. But yeah, can definitely like look into that. I know some people have mentioned soccer, or some people have mentioned F1, and like. Same thing applies there, especially to F1, is that the demand is just so insane for it that it's nearly impossible to get it in. So, which is weird because if you told someone that like 5 years ago, they would have been like, what are you talking about? We can't move it if we tried. And then now it's just like insane. So. But hey, that's what Netflix will do. Well, at least a well put together documentary that markets the athletes and the individuals and makes it entertaining. I mean, I got into F1 through like I wouldn't say I'm a big F1 fan, but like I'll keep up with it now. And that is purely because of that show. Like, I'm actually just like, man, I feel bad for Lewis Hamilton because, like, great driver. It's just his car sucks this year. So. Ooh, that might be a clear cut. Might be a clear cut young gun. Honestly, if we get a clear cut young gun in the French in 4 boxes, we're doing well. I'd be happy if we didn't double up on too many young guns either. Yeah, look at highlights from... Like, Series 2 has treated us well. Like, we pulled 2 Kaprizov exclusives. We pulled the Romanov High Gloss. Pulled a lot of nice stuff from Series 2 this year. Yellison for the Flames. Well, I guess, yeah, last year, this year. Hellbuck for the Jets. Wolf for the Leafs. Stützle for the Senators on the Young Gun canvas. Well, there we go. That's a good one. Let's get those stands up. I think we're going to need 3 stands. I'm just going with that. I'm banking that the clear cut's going to go in the middle. It's a bet. Maybe not a smart one, but it's a bet. McLeod for the Oilers. Hack and Paw for the Ducks. Calfoot for the Lightning. Okay, not in the middle, but not the worst. Could do worse. We're going to leave the middle open for a better hit. Pino for the Capitals. Palmieri for the Ducks. Well, there's a regular Stützle. Sure, why not? Ottawa, have yourself a box. Brent. There you go. Kershaw for Chicago. French variation of Tarasenko for the Blues. Dellandrea for the Stars. I mean, again, it helps when the boxes are hidden like this, but I do like this, like, 4-box triple up. Especially for Series 2 from, like, last year. And this year, I think for Series 2, it'll be a good one. Honestly, when Series 2 comes out, like, again, depending on that checklist, I will probably be doing a personal case of it, so. I'm very hopeful for that, so. I mean, Byfield, Sider, Raymond. Depending on how they split it up, we could get like McTavish, Rossi. No, Boldy is not. Boldy's 2023 or 22-23. So he is not this year. And actually, that reminds me, I need to go back through and look through. But yeah, like. You could get Mason McTavish. Lundell should be in it. Rossi. It all depends on that checklist. But that checklist could be loaded. It just depends on how they decide to split it up. And if they save some for extended. Which is, I mean, again, if they do, that's fine. But preemptively, I am very excited for it. Poganski for the St. Louis Blues on the Young Guns. These cards are stuck a little bit here. We have a retro of Mason Marchment for the Panthers. A little bit stuck together here. There we go. Belzile for the Habs. Shea Theodore for Vegas and Olofsson for the Sabres. Yeah, I mean, I get the merits of sitting players and also of not sitting them, especially when they've got milestones, especially if they want to be there. Tampa Bay Lightning award winners for the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is a sticky box. Ustimenko for the Flyers on the portraits. Mikobo for the Blues. Aho on the street variation for the Hurricanes. Yeah, 2 street variations. Those are, I guess there are 2 per. Shellman for the Sharks. Hintz for the Stars. Ian Mitchell for Chicago. Lawrence for the Hurricanes. And here we go. Yeah, when a player's like close to that amount of points, I mean, I get it because like, you know, you want to be as healthy as you can, but like also, you know. But then again, look at the Predators with look at the Predators with Saros. I guess they're still kind of fighting to see who faces Colorado and who faces Calgary, but you know. All right, box 3. I mean, so far so good. Again, after this, I'll go through and make sure no team did like no pairing or like no trio did really bad. if any of them did, then yeah. I mean, even if he's not, they're I forget the goalie's name, but he looks pretty good. So yeah. I mean, goalies in general have a lot of injury problems because you're putting a lot of strain on your body, especially like your lower body, like your groin, hip flexor area. Like, there's a reason why you don't see workhorse goalies as much anymore, because A, player health has kind of taken up an increase, and B, like, just general, like, reception to stuff has been... Antti Raanta as the backup, but, like, they're, is Peter... forget his name. But he's been really good. I think Raanta got injured as well. Now it's gonna... I gotta look up the name now. It's bugging me. Not... It's not Mrazek. Yeah, Peter Kochetkov. Peter Kochetkov. There we go. He is very, very, from everything that I've heard from like goalie people, very, very talented. So, yeah. Where's his yeah, like he had a 921 in the AHL in 15 games. I mean, 22 years old, has decent... I mean, KHL is obviously tougher to go by, but has had decent stuff there. So, Hagel for Chicago on the Young Gun canvas. Not a bad one. We start off box 3. This thing is backwards for some reason. Yeah, it is. It's upside down. Mitchell for Chicago on the Young Guns. That's the first one we doubled up on. Mikey Anderson for the Kings, just the portraits. Reed Duke for Vegas. Alarmy for the Penguins on the retro. McNiven for the Habs. Konechny for the Flyers. Sharon Govich for the Devils on the Young Guns. Not a bad one to get. Hagel for Chicago. Matt Roy for LA. Portraits in French. McMichael for the Capitals. Joseph for the Penguins on the retro. And Francis for the Avs. Yeah, he looks pretty good. His NHL stuff has been like he's looked solid. Obviously, like 902 save percentage isn't ideal, but like it's 3 games and he's just seemed fine. They've got a good enough team in front that like should be solid. Yeah. Really good AHL numbers, good numbers throughout most of his career, to be honest. So. Really highly touted. Carolina is going to be interesting to see how they do in the playoffs, because a lot of people didn't have them as a playoff team, but they're good. They've got so many good prospects too. Like, they're not the world's best prospects, but they're just consistently really good, and like they have consistent NHLers to just bring up. Kind of like the Tampa Bay Lightning, right? Where the Lightning, I mean, to a lesser extent, the Penguins, where they always have, like, the next guy who can jump in and fill in. But, like, they're like that, except probably slightly better. That's, I think we have a box filler again. Which means we could have... Oh, no, we already hit the clear-cut Young Gun. Yossi for the Predators. Brisky for the Panthers. Milosh for the Sharks. Dual jersey of Angelo and Joseph for the Penguins. Sen for the Devils. Rich for the Flames. Carlson for Chicago. Yeah, the Devils are one of those teams that like they might take a huge step forward one of these years. Nigel for the Sharks. Again, another player that I like, but he won't have the highest sale value, so. Probert on the box filler for the Red Wings. In case hit style card there. Checklist between the Senders and Sabres. Stützle and Cousins. That'll be your random. I believe the person who has Buffalo is different than the person who has. Yeah, it's Graham and Brent. Stone for Vegas, Mantha for the Red Wings, Canvas Dazzlers, Kratzel for the Rangers. Here we go, final box. Minnesota, you need a young gun. Minnesota in this mix is the biggest, like, risk-reward team. Over a case, you'd be ecstatic. In 4 boxes, you're still happy, but, like, if you don't hit your Kaprizov young gun, you are in tough. Also, by the way, do you like something again, like, if you're watching this later on YouTube or something like that, let me know if you like your 3 teams for randoms or if you'd like them paired off. Because if I pair them off, I can get them a little bit more balanced, like on average, obviously. But let me know. Because, like, for example, I could put Minnesota like with a volume tier 2 team. I mean, Colorado is just a good. Honestly, Colorado's a pretty good fit there for that. I mean, with the pair off versus like I can run them both ways and just over time see what people like more. I think triple up is less time for me to put together in one sense because I'm not like debating it, because when I do the pair offs for stuff, it's just like the hours of agonizing. Well, this team's got slightly better numbers, and it's like, what if they hit like this, and it's all the what ifs, and it's like, the groupings is like fine, but I spend way too much. Like I spend time like just even like lying in bed at night, just being like, are these team pairs fair? Even with the groupings, it's like, I don't know, this team isn't really a group A team, like it's more of a group B team, but like, I don't think there's anyone better in group B, so. True for the Sharks and Cole for the Avs. Coughlin for Vegas. Cole was the French variation, by the way. Bowers for the Avs on the jersey. Gross for the Yotes. Evans for the Habs on the Young Gun canvas. Höglander for the Canucks on the Young Guns. Höglander sometimes with Miller. So, Nuge and Kubalik on the Canvas Dazzlers. Hedman for the Lightning. Harley for the Stars. But I spend time on it because like I want to make sure it's as fair as balanced as possible. Sharon Govich for the Devils again, so another one doubling up, but haven't had too many double ups, which is nice. Broberg for the Oilers. Soderstrom for the Yotes. But yeah, like, try to make it as fair and balanced as possible, and like, again, I know if you've seen the spreadsheets that I do around, especially around Series 1, Series 2, like, I actually can do them for all products, and like, if I do triple ups and stuff, I will crank them out, just so I get a good understanding of like, what team's good, what team's risky, you know, what teams people would like, what teams are sleepers, because like that's always interesting. But yeah, we got our red rookie. Maybe that'll be a laugh. Rangers have been a little quiet. Lots of Kravtsov, but no laughs. The second box just is took the cake here. Alright, here we go. Final box. Let's get something sick in here. Something cool. Something fancy. Something like, not a Gage Quinney Young Guns. That's not fancy or cool. I mean, it's still a Gage Quinney Young Gun, but Zumalo for the Flyers. It's just, you know, not a headliner. Marchment for the Panthers. Ovechkin for the Capitals. Kershaw for Chicago. Berdine for the Jets on the portraits. Kershaw for Chicago. Wool for the Leafs on the red rookie. We'll get that its own sleeve and top load. Lagesson for the Oilers. Malkin for the Penguins. Nigel for the Sharks. Looking like it's not going to be a major splash tank because I think it's just a portrait. And it is a Philip Broberg, sorry, on the rookie portraits. So we got the one random to do here. Outside of that, I mean, like, for 4 boxes, it wasn't horrible. Getting the clear-cut Young Gun, which is a case hit, is nice. 2 Stutzlas is obviously, like, great if you have Ottawa, bad if you have another team, but let me get the random setup here, and then, yeah. Ottawa's on the left. Buff. All right, 3 times. Here we go. Whoever's on top. Once, twice, 3rd time. Ottawa. Ottawa gets a checklist. I mean, Ottawa, you had a break, so there you go. Quick little recap here. Nothing too fancy, but some solid stuff. We'll do it like so. All right, we got photo variations of Aho and Pettersson. 2 of the best young European players in the league. Sorokin was one of our nice young guns. We got a Hakanpää French variation. We got a Calfoot clear cut, and take your pick between head of the break. Stutzla canvas or Stutzla base. I'll go with the base. But yeah, anyways, that is 265. In terms for breaks for next week, look for something similar. Maybe we might do either a half case or full case of Series 1 like this. Again, probably a cheaper mixer with some Ultimate and some Retail mixed in, just to keep the price low on that one. Just like kind of a cheap, throw your hat in the ring, hope for a big hit out of Ultimate type of thing, or like a cool Series 1 or like Extended or Series 2 Young Gun or something like that. But yeah, outside of that, get this all sorted out. I know there's 4 breaks this week to sort, so again, take a little bit longer than normal, but looking forward to it. Have a good weekend, and yeah. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you next time. Peace.